shit, stream on traveling. Okay. Welcome. Hello everyone, welcome.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
ওয়েলফেয়ার মিলই তো খাইতে হবে, আর কিছু তো করার নাই জেলে যখন ঢুকছি। কন্টিনিউ করা যাক তাহলে কালকের কোয়েস্ট। কালকে কি হয়েছিল? কালকে আমরা এই জেলের মধ্যে ঢুকছি, ঠিক আছে? অবশ্য নেবলাতের ঢুকছি আমরা, আর আদেশে ঢুকছি। ঘুরা দুরা কাম করতে হইতেছে পাইমনের লিগা। পাইমন কেক খেলাইছে, কুড়িনার কেক খেলাইছে। এখন তো সমস্যা, আমরা তো কেস লাগাই দিছি, কেক খাওয়ানোর কেস। যাই হোক, কালকে লিনির সাথে কথা হয়েছিল। তারপর গিয়া আমরা ডে বাই ডে জব চলতেছে। থাকতে হয় এর মধ্যে, থাকার জায়গা হইতে গেলে ড্রোম, এটা ওপেন জেলখানা। কেউ এখানে আটকে রাখে না, বয়ে তুমি কাম করতে পারবা, তুমি খাবার পাইবা। বাহ।
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever we want all afternoon. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue working through the afternoon to earn more credit coupons. Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can't be used to do anything here.
Upper world it is underwater prison kind of, ঠিক আছে? প্রিজন কম হেনে লাগা মেশিন বানায় মানুষজন বেশিরভাগ, যে মেশিন সারা বিশ্বে মানে বেচা হয়।
Paimon's so tired. And we'll need to wake up. Nighty-night, traveler. Paimon hopes we can keep making progress on our investigation tomorrow.
Okay. Good night, Paimon. Good night. কিরে হাইড্রো ভিশনে কি আছে? স্বপ্ন দেখতেছি মেবি আমি। চাইল্ড, এটা ও চাইল্ডের ভিশন তো নাই ওর লাগে। বুঝলাম না কিছু। ওটা আনিয়ন সুপ খেয়ে যা। পলাইছে কেমনে? হ্যাঁ, মনে হয় কিছু একটা ক্লু পাবো আমরা এখানে। ধুল চলতেছে, ধুল চলতেছে। keep.
What's wrong? You seem to have something on your mind. Did you dream about something last night? Is that even possible? Unless it wasn't an ordinary dream?
বুঝি না প্রায়বেলা খালি স্বপ্নই দেখে স্বপ্ন দেখে ওর বোনের লগে মিলে
Child's vision! So you had it with you this whole time? Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours. And our investigation has its first major breakthrough! Good. So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went? Huh. What's more important now is that it's the start of another... What's the plan for today?
প্রোডাকশন জোনে চলো
Let's go! It's time...
কাম করো কাম
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasted. Good, here you go.
হাতত দাও গুতাগুতি করি বুক অফ ফোর্ট্রেস অফ ম্যারাথিট আরে ভাঙা মেশিন রে
Alright, finished.
শেষ কাম শেষ
I'm on speed. But after...
Hey there, fellow shift mates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought I'd come.
Oh, hey there! We've seen you before.
Dariala.
Your assigned workspace is really close, isn't it?
That's right. The name's Rowan. This past few days, I couldn't help but notice the new faces working nearby. I guess we were destined to. I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman,
Wonderful
Grain Bill,
day.
always calls me Chief.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief. Hey, not so loud.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just.
All right, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
Did you just ask about the. Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from? Truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourselves in danger.
Huh? Wait, there's even a rule about...
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. But once you do
কি
break
হিডেন
one,
রুল
bad
কি
things
যে
happen.
কাহিনী চলতেছে আমার মাথার মধ্যে
If you work continue, then something bad will happen during
Like what?
If I knew that,
You mean...
there's actually a legend. They say that there was a worker who, one time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then during lunch on the third day, he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd
প্রাইমোডিয়াল সি
evaporated.
ওয়াটার খাওয়াই দিছে
Later,
ওরে
some
What the... How could that happen?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones.
Wait. Are you thinking that it was... Huh?
Oh? You... Listen, kid.
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try?
खतरों का खिलाड़ी है हम
What is this garbage?
क्रेडिट कूपन अच्छा
What would you like to do this afternoon?
लेट्स गो तो
Okay, let's see if we...
तीन जगह ना While working the morning shift, apply for continue working.
need to...
Sorry. I couldn't help but think of... Oh, it's hard to say.
Wait,
Oh, I'm always indecisive and I tend... What? Please, don't...
আরেকবার কাম করতে হবে না প্রত্যেকটা বার আমি রাস্তা আড়ালাই নিচে যাবেন না ওকে খুব কমপ্লিকেটেড এই কোয়েস্টটা এখানে কাজ জানি আছে পাল্লা জানি কত বেতে না ইনভেস্টিগেট করতেছে চিপাটা কি যেন আছে ওই যেগুলো কথা হতো ওকে
Hey, it's the traveler in Paimon. Just like his grace said.
ও পাইছি রে অবশেষে যে এইখানে কত দূরে ঝাও কইরে আরে ভাই কা ডাবল লেগ মারতে থাকো reception oh hello Leonard কি করতেছ
Oh, wonderful.
Paimon likes having... Have you also been...
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to... My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related... Oh, before I forget, this is for
আরে
you.
কোথা বগরো yes কি করতেছ
Huh?
I've been here longer than you, so
Aw, that's so nice.
লিগাই কয় এখন আমি হুদ্দাই এডি করতেছি তো কোনে আগে যেতাম তার হিস্ট্রিতে
rest.
तो काम करते हो
Seems we had a product. What do you have planned for us? Let's go.
कूपन कमाओ कूपन
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a wasted. Oh? What's with suddenly one?
Sure. Let's just sit. Nice! We did well today.
কি রে
Paimon.
কি রে কত কাম করাইবো আমায় দিয়া থাম আরে বাইরে কুত্তা কেমন চিল্লি যাচ্ছে কেন
That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Oh, Paimon's exhausted. Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working non-stop for 3 days now? And now it's lunchtime. Oh, but it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the cook. Are the so-called hidden
Put
rules
the
only a
awful one
rumor
up.
after all? Well,
চুপ থাকে না কেন
Paimon
কুকুরটি
wonders what we'll get today. Wait, what? What in the world is this? What's with Paimon's food? And yours is the same. Is this stuff meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre. What kind of chef would make food? What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about? No, stop right there, Paimon. Hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? He must have made the food, right? Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go report the numbers for today's free meal, so you'd better make it quick.
It's about the meat in our meals. Look, does it seem...
The meat? Oh, that. Looks perfectly fine to me. Totally normal. You better hurry up and...
How could this... what should we do now? Woolsey, yeah. Look,
স্ট্রেঞ্জ মিল
what would you like to do?
2700 টাকা কামাই
Yeah.
ওই সংখ্যা ই ইনভেস্টিগেট হুদাই করলাম আমি সংখ্যা টং 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 দেখা ফালাইছি কারে যেহেতু ওই বেটা ইনফরমেশন দে জলদি
Huh? Rowan?
Oh, I just knew you would say that.
Oh, you mean...
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch, and nobody knows where.
Huh. That...
For
empty infirmary
Hey, look! There's something here! That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary, he must have dropped this. The Melusine, as a result, their sense of aesthetic. Whoa! This all sounds and as for the note.
দুইটা ইসার একটা পুরো 360 ডিগ্রি ঘুরা দিতে হবে তারপর লেগে ওই ইয়ের লিফট এই সেই লিফট ডাউন লিফট এটা আর ওই যে উপরে এটা আপ লিফট সবসময় রাস্তা হারাই যেতেছে ঠিকছে কত ডাউন যাইতেছে হে রে এই যে সিজন আরেক চিচি
Siegewing? Aren't you supposed to be in the infirm? Hello, traveler. Paimon, everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after in the... Enjoy? It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting and... are you talking about pets or people? Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melusines are a different species. Wait, Melusines can see that? Yes. Running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy and free from exhaustion. Take care of your body. Make sure... We'll definitely take care of ourselves.
সিজন নিচে নেমে গেছে আমরা তো কই কিডন্যাপ হয়ে গেল নাকি ঠিক আছে ডান এখন যেতে হবে উপরে
Useless.
Oh, you want to stop investigating? Okay.
আগে রেস্ট করালো তারপর পরের কাহিনী
So after working... has our investigation... Really? Well... the dawn of a new day. Paimon feels... What do you have planned for us?
Go to the ring and get the information.
After working here so long, we're really... But doing the same thing all... Yeah, it's good to kick...
خليها تسلم امي credit coupon Trisho.
Super lucky Mew? Looks like Paimon's gonna take her time and savor. What would you like to do this? Maybe we'll be able to find.
ওকে রিংয়ে যাবো প্রথমবারের মতন আমরা ঠিক আছে রিং কোথায় আরে এত কিছু লাগে টেলিপোর্ট হয়ে গেলে তো যায় ও শিট একটু উপরে রিং হেন দিয়ে যাম কেমনে ও আই বদলে হে লিফট এটা তো দিতে চাওয়া হইতে পারি নাই এই কি হয় এই ঝাড়ের কি অবস্থা হয় ওই তেরি চাবি নাই আমি ভাবছি চাপা খেয়ে একবার চাপটা হয়ে যাবো গা ওই চিপা দিয়ে ঢুকতে হবে মনে হয় কত লিফট খাইছে দেখি কলেজে আমি কি
You must be the traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating. I don't make the rules, mind you, but I was given very specific instruction. Even convicts value their lives, don't they? I hope you can understand. But we have a game here that'll let you show off your strength, and you'll even earn some credit coupons in the process. What do you think?
And if we lose the game, will it cost us credit?
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing every competitor in a place like the Pancration Ring. Okay, great. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can complete but the second you mess up the order, the game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. So, thanks for your patronage, mate.
Okay, first try the শেষ করতে হবে
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
Useless.
Okay.
Useless.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
Short character
Your
development.
strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Now I get why you're prohibited from participating in any official fights. Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you. However, you two haven't tried betting on the outcome of a pancration match yet, have you? Just go talk to Rusimov. Buy a ticket for whichever fighter you think will win. There's a big payout if the fighter you support...
Bah, jual
We
lagi
don't
itu.
know anything about the fighter.
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try? If we have enough coupons, we...
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it? It's not like you can't do that, but I'd advise you to give it some more thought first.
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away. What's the problem?
What? I never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too. Might as well tell you. Besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a cut.
Is it that...
Okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy both boxers' tickets and support them both, something bad will happen the next morning.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, wouldn't they be guaranteed to lose coupons? Who would do that? And what do you mean by some...
How would I know? Not like I'm stupid enough to do that, but I've heard a story about the rule. According to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who put... However, in the final... And after that, in his eyes...
So you mean it's like a curse? He'll take vengeance on anyone who does that?
Done.
No, he was always roaring.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was... Huh?
You're not serious. Look, here I was just trying to be nice and...
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon. Seems you've...
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons. If you have enough, then go ahead and give it a try.
Baru gua mawas ke.
Aw, looks like we won't get a chance to sleep in as long as we're here. The dawn of a new day.
3500
Paimon
কামাইলাম।
feels like we're getting used to life. What do you have planned for us? After working here, but doing the same thing all the time. Yeah,
Onwards, হ্যাঁ? আল্লাহ হালাইতাছে প্রত্যেকটা বার। অন্তত পাজল শুরু হয় নাই। আম্মু কি লাগাইলা?
What is this garbage? What would you like to do this afternoon? Maybe we'll be able to find.
লাগাও টাকা লাগাও। লাগাও জুয়া।
Are you two here to buy?
Who are the boxers in the next ring?
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus a contender from the Eastern Prison Block, Demon Horde.
Are those their nicknames, or did they choose those names themselves?
Since you're new around here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Even though Le Grappler is the crowd favorite, Demon Horde is a first-class dark horse with incredible. Anyway, for this match, I recommend that you pick. Huh? I could tell you're new to this, but I didn't think you were completely clueless. Maybe you don't quite understand the rules, no? Let me try to explain again for you more.
Oh, no need, no need. We're aware that we're going to lose coupons.
All right then, if you're absolutely sure. Remember, no refunds once you buy the tickets.
Yeah, we got it.
3000 টাকা গেল এখন।
Hey, traveler, Paimon. Package here for you. The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself. I'm not a delivery man, you know.
Huh? A package? For us? Did you buy something, traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look?
Okay.
Right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this. Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just call Paimon after you opened it.
এটাই তো ডেঞ্জার দেখলে তো পাইমনি আগে পলায়।
Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it! Huh? Let.
কি ওয়াইন নাকি?
Oh, it's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong. Almost like. Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say. Ugh! No way! Get that stuff away from Paimon! Paimon thinks we shouldn't open.
ইনফরমেশন জমা হইতাছে উড়াদরা।
What do you have planned for us? Though it feels nice to slack off a little, let's.
টাকা খালি খরচ মারো এক চোট। He's a promoter.
Who are you?
I'm not.
Then.
I'm a promoter for Fontic.
Oh,
After discussing the however, and
Kotha
let me take a
kom,
moment and
kotha
recall
kom.
his exact word.
তোমার সাথে কথা কম ভাই।
I'm just kidding. It seems you don't. But as for the latter, only someone more.
Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal. Fine.
ঠিক আছে এখান থেকে ইনফরমেশন পাইলাম। नामो नीचे नीचे नामते थे नाइस अब से आবার ऊपर उठे जाऊंगा कल कर बैठा था ना हाँ
Hey, I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both fighters, didn't ya? Well,
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package, but we still haven't made any sense of the con.
so it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like that, did ya? Are you both still okay? Wait. Are you sure that it's still you controlling your bodies right now?
भाई आप तो सांगो ब्रेन वॉश कर दी से क्यों
Paimon's not sure. What do you think, Trap? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you two don't seem to have changed. Still,
Even if we bought, when it comes to things like...
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business, and we really don't make much from selling tickets. We make so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fanta.
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fanta sponsoring the events? Paimon thought all of this was thanks to the Duke's support.
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us first, hoping to promote Fanta products in the fortress of Meropide.
अंडरग्राउंड ब्रो भाई फोन टाके वो है
Anyway,
Hey, what are these papers maybe not. Every page has the Fontaco symbol on it. Maybe it's some flyer. Okay. Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of We Have No Choice, we have decided to... Sure doesn't seem like any... Let's put these papers back where we found them and make it...
मुझे देखिए अवस्था কত ঘুরাইতাছে এই কোয়েস্টটা বাবা খাই দাই
We ended up here without even thinking about... Alright, but remember that we bought this time with coupons, so let's make better use of it next time. Oh, just a regular meal set. Guess, Pine, what would you like to do this afternoon? after working here so long, we're really but doing the same thing. Yeah, it's good to
easy work.
A mysterious box, a bottle of do you have any ideas, Traveler? Really? Well,
Complicated क्या भाई?
okay. So we'd better pick up the pace with our investigation. Yeah, let's.
Detective Paimon আর কি করব? ও 1400 দিছে আই হেই রে।
Hey, isn't that Vidoc over there? Huh. Is it just Paimon, or are there fewer people than usual here today?
Ah. Seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons. Or at least enough to skip work. Seems you're getting into the swing of things around here. Impressive.
So, now can you tell us about the hidden rules you know?
If that's what you want to know, I guess you couldn't have come in a...
Huh? What are you...
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work.
We get it!
So, you know those...
Something even more...
A group of...
Cannibals?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be
Cannibals
connected to the
business.
people that have disappeared here. But since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms.
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms. So that's what's going on.
I've got things to do too.
টাকা নাই না যাক ভালো করে বাথরুম
Traveler, can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh and tomb. Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. You know, Paimon does feel a little... when will all the secrets end?
পাইমন নো পর্যন্ত আর না যেতেছে গা কোয়েস্টটা খুব বোরিং যেতেছে
Vidoc isn't here. But the guys who went to work...
Just stay.
What? What are you...
এটা ভালো ইনফরমেশন দিব
What are you talking about? Listen, you should keep your nose out of other people's
ঠিক
business.
আছে ভাই আর জ্বালান না তোরে
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us. But if they're being so... Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for... So you mean we...
ডরমাটরিতে যা গার্ডে জিগে দেখেছে ওকে গার্ডের পোশাকটা তো কুল
Hello, Fielding.
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
We just want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrol?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern. All you need to worry about is getting enough sleep.
Well... right! We've heard it happens a few times every month.
Really? I see.
I see 7
But
দিন
it's
ধরে
not
আমি
like I'm on
শুইলে
duty every night.
few months.
And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning days?
they just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month. And it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days. You can try to confirm the sound.
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
If that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be watching.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences. Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe cleaning? Right, both are a possibility.
কি
I
কাহিনী
knew
वाला
you
को
would
मारा
say
ले
that.
आगे वो आगे को नहीं थे वो Come on, 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 come on.
Oh, I'm so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the... What? Huh? Traveler? Did you fall asleep already?
কি লগইন হয়ে গেলাম ও ভীষণ আবার দেখাইতাছে কিছু সব গাটগো নাকের নিচ দিয়ে গেছে ছুটটা ও এখান দিয়ে গেছে বাইরে নাকি ওই ওয়েল বসটা আনলক হইব
Traveler, come on, wake up! Oh, it looks like you were just peacefully asleep. Really? So we're finally starting to... Okay, well...
অলমোস্ট মনে হয় শেষ হইতেছে না
Careful! We'll get in trouble if the guards catch us. This should be the place.
এই পাইপ দিয়ে পাইছি অবশ্য সি লেভেলে মনে হইতাছে এটা টাকাটা
I know you. You were the ones we saw.
You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are.
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
What'd you say? Yeah, so...
Hey, what's the point?
I don't have to tell you.
Yeah,
শালা
scrap.
গো মাইর খেতে হবে
Nothing worth seeing here. Huh? What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what boss said when he left?
Hey, do you know our boss? Oh, we had no idea our boss was such a big deal. So, did he have you come here to find us?
Oh, so your child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So, unless he somehow told you... All right.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
We gave him the business for a while and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the fortress of Maripede. But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn. He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the Pancration Ring. You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually, we all decided to follow him.
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter the... And as his crew, if the boss wants something, then it's our job to get... So, we got to work, and used the hidden... We just wanted to give him a better...
Oh, but has it...
Because as far as it leads to an abandoned boss. So we told him, and that if he wanted to come back...
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of that problem?
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to escape somehow.
Is it also possible that something... unfortunate...
Nothing could ever defeat boss or slow him down. That's one thing we know for sure.
Okay. Paimon was just brainstorming possibilities.
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
যাক কিছু তো লিটারেসি হালাই কই গেছে
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible to get... Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later, we came back hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded. It's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Do you think Child got trapped by the water?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible swimmer.
Really? Then have him come investigate. Pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get any...
It's getting late. We should...
Yeah. When you said you knew... Unfortunately, though, it seems now that we can finally relax, Paimon's still...
Third part শেষ nice fourth part
It's morning already. Paimon still needs more sleep. Huh? Wait, look over there. It's one of Linny's cards. But Paimon, maybe you haven't. It's been a while. Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day up. From the sound of it, Linny.
দেখাই দেই তাহলে 60 বা 175 বেশি কিছু না
Look, there are some people talking over there.
If you ask me, those bumpers...
Hey, speak for yourself, man.
Oh, you think you're special or something?
I don't buy that.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from...
What kind of filthy bilgewater you spew? Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
And what makes you think they'd want to hire someone like you?
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something that's true?
The information power that is nice.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
And I like Tasso, diabetes.
Boring.
There's a group of people over there.
So I said, that's not a.
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking.
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Fine. You're
You hear that, Quisto?
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right?
Yes, give me some
but before
juicy
that,
info.
it just so happens that I know.
Really? Are we that famous?
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime, unlike some of the others here.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry.
Bombshell
We're not
Bros.
playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
Yes. Blow my mind. Then.
So, you two really like to gossip? Whew, you sure know how to embellish.
Blow our mind. Paimon and Vine.
No. You don't get it. Knowing until it. Whoa.
I don't mind here. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right. What?
Is that.
Oh.
You are consensual like the cook.
Stupid.
Listen, kids. You've already met the one.
Those who have the
Stupid,
I know who you mean.
But did you know?
I don't care if he was. Speaking of which.
You mean he hit old?
But that Lorvine's.
Wait a second.
Do you think it.
After all. Useless.
Hey, you over there?
He's here. Come to.
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
Who that the master? I know that Dama and Adia.
You TCG players are like mint in the wild.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow... all right.
But why would you be looking for people to play?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it? There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi. Sure.
Great! Since you've been here.
I thought you would have already heard everything, but...
Why don't you pick?
All right. Have you heard any spin, did you know? There are two guys who I never really found their guy. If you're interested.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
তাড়াতাড়ি
Oh, did you
36
know that
কত
the
দিন
Duke was
45
also
দিন
a...
না 45 দিনের জেল শেষ
That's
হয়ে
right.
যাবে
The Duke was to go from an ordinary inmate to be a forbidden zone.
It's just a room.
Anything else?
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
একদম শেষ যেতেছি তো প্রোডাকশন সাইডে প্রোডাকশন জোন 3-4টা লেভেল এখানে রে কই গেলাম গা এখানে এরকম লাইন ধরে রাখা রাখছে ওরা এডি বানায় নাকি এনে এই যে আপ ওয়ার্ডের লিফট বক্সিং করার জিনিস নেই কোথায় লেনি ভাই কই ওই যে চিপায়
Huh? That look in your eyes. You found something?
Hey, this is no time to be modest.
Oh. Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit for. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving skills.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Bingo! Is he around?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. I'll talk to him about it later. No need to thank. Honestly, I'm far more impressed by Now, let me think. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now. And after that, he'll probably take another 2 or 3 days to return.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him to get back?
We've been working together for a long time. We know each other's capabilities like the backs of our hand. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days from now? We'll be able to pick up Fremine while we're at it, too. Oh, and there's just one last thing we'd like your help with.
Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremene's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress on the investigation of the Forbidden Zone. Fremene's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremene prepare for his diving mission. So, you.
What do you want us to do?
Well, I won't call it easy per se. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people. Investigate but also, there's no need to take risks. Don't forget, safety always comes first. My apologies.
But that's not a bad thing, right? All right, then we'll head out as...
Let's go our separate ways.
ঠিক আছে, stay safe.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will... There seem to be several
It's not impossible.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here. So, why don't we...
এই নতুন চিঠিটার কোনো কাহিনী আছে, কোনো গাড়বার ঘটনা আছে?
Someone, please help!
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before... The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to... Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion? Could it be poison? Let me take a look. Please, lie down over here. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly. You can do it, traveler! Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you. My checkup has confirmed that he's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear. Eh? Oh, that's good. I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep breath. Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here? And here? Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. What about here? Does this hurt? Oh. I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act up. So that's what it is. And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Wolsey, of this problem as soon as possible.
Congratulations! খবরই নেই আঙ্গ পাতে কি ভুয়া মাংস দিয়া গেছে, নীল নীল কালার মাংস। ফুড পয়জনিং মরে গেলে কোনো খবরই থাকবো না গো।
Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this.
Very well.
And she hopped away just like that.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
His stomach ache's really bad. He was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've...
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of
course, I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless, you know? Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sishuin take care of the sick and
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't—
Hey, don't start arguing now! Please, keep it civil at least!
Relate.
Please allow me to—
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively...
He just slowly walked off? Like that?
That's just— I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorv—
You really—
I'll accompany you two for a while. No.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Thank you for getting our medicine, Missy.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for you. Take 1 pill now, and then continue your Miss Levine. Yellow.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon too.
See ya!
I'm
going to fill out your medical record now. Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the traveler rest? Paimon can answer the questions instead. So his primary symptoms are abdominal pain with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there anything else? That's all right then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the meds? No, his base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure he'll recover quite quickly after taking the medicine. Got it. Paimon will hold the... Oh, you're going to take a nap already? Okay then, you get some rest. We've been to lots of places together. He may look a bit under the weather now, but he's actually super strong. So you're the best of companions. But don't worry, he'll
Acting.
You're awake. How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Remember to take the med? Thank you, Miss Sijween.
চিচি মনে হয় না, দেখে কি মনে হয়? কানালা চিচি এটা। ও লেজও আছে। ও নাকি আর ও এই যে আর এটা মেবি ক্যারেক্টার হিসেবে আইতে পারে। ভীষণ আছে এখানে অবভিয়াসলি, তাহলে ক্যারেক্টার হিসেবে আইতে পারে আমার মতে। প্রথম ডেমি হিউম্যান কি আর আছিল? হ্যাঁ, ইটো আছিল, গৌরও আছিল, কিরারা ছিল, তারপর আর কে আছিল? কিরা ছিল, ডিওনা, ওগুলা বাদে মানে প্রথম বানি মেবি। Archon Archon na. Yan ko eh.
but you can. Paimon talked with Siege.
খুব বোরিং যেতেছে
Whoa, you really are.
নয় নাম্বার দিনে পড়ছে তাহলে 9 নাম্বার দিনে পড়ছে ফ্যামিলি
Let's go meet up with Vinny.
ফ্যামিলিরে দিতে ঢোকামো পানির তলে ওই চিপাটাই কি করে সবসময় একটু তো করে দেবো আবার মাথাটা লড়াইবো
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just.
We've taken a look at the.
Wait, why is she?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. To put it more bluntly, even if we were to view that as something you did in exchange for Fremene's help, infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of job from a one-off investigation. We want to avoid using the same faces over and over and reduce the amount of suspicion that will fall on any given person. Lynette also felt like you have already taken the first step for us, so she should be the one to finish the job.
So that's what Lynette thinks. Paimon hopes everything's going well.
You've mentioned before.
Well, everyone could use some more friends. We'll be counting on you to help us.
Since I see you as friends, then it's even more important for us to protect you from any peril. Fremene and Lynette feel the same way. Glad to hear it. Then, let's go check on Lynette before Fremene returns.
Is now really a good time to go over?
According to my observations. Also, I'm her brother, remember? It's only natural for an older brother to care about his younger sister's well-being.
Okay, then let's head over right away.
একটু এখন হইতাছে
Lynette should be here, right? Huh. Strange.
As expected, Sijuin isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
No, Lynette rarely, unless...
Let's see if there are any clues.
Okay. None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in.
That's the one Lynette must have used, right?
She would have said her migraine was having a which means...
ভাই বোন হইলো আর বিলাইকান কই ইয়ে লেনের লেনে তো ডেমি হিউম্যান টাইপ
There are some books here and a few files. They all look like advanced nursing, how to raise the spirit of your patients, a quick guide to the psychology of emotions, and the meaning of laughter. These sure are some interesting books. Who knew Sijuin would be interested in these? She even has books on understanding people's motivations and feelings. Is it
কিরে লেনের থেকে আবার কেউ দূরে লয়ে গেল নি আগের বারের মতো
Wait, this thing? It doesn't look like it's been disguised that well. The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? But if that's the case, she would have contacted me for Let's look around here for some more clues.
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper.
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, "Out of respect for your usual practices."
This is...
Is that all? The back.
Show me. Now.
That look on your face. But would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have? Is she already?
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean he was aware of our goals from the very beginning? But what?
Yes. That is, you're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulette, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though. I'd like to know that, too. Don't panic. Just think everything over. I have to stay calm. This is not like what happened last time. The situation's different. Wait, you're right. Wait, the fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds... Could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
But what does he gain by letting Fremine leave like that?
He deliberately made them both disappear.
So he's challenging me and trying to provoke me, I'm sure of it. We never should have sent out Fremine. We had to go through all that trouble to find an opening to sneak him around. If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. We have to calm him. Don't be like this, Lenny. Fremine wouldn't have left if we hadn't told you about Child.
No. I'm the leader of this operation, and I'm the one responsible. I'll go talk to Wriothesley.
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler, please tell me.
I simply cannot allow Lynette to be abducted again. I have to go. I'll find a way to get them back.
Lynette একবার কিডন্যাপ হয়েছিল বাল পাকনা চিচি আরেক
Right. I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive...
Is that so? Huh?
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
Hello, কি অবস্থা?
আরে মিয়া ঠাস করে আইছে ডরাই গেছে কি খবর আইছো নি বাইতে
আসছি ডাক্তারখানা থেকে
Whoa, are you okay?
কার কি হইলো
আমার দাঁতে ব্রেসেল পরানো হচ্ছে তো তাই
ব্রেসেস পরাইতেছ
They've already found this place.
কত লাগলো
Oh, they are. What a delightful turn of events. I like smart people,
শুনি না
but I also like playing
20k
dumb.
অ্যাডভান্স দেওয়া হয়েছে
I like the
বাকিটা
feeling of
আস্তে আস্তে
being
যাবে
trusted. Oh my! What's wrong, little
আইনি
one?
কাহিনী
There's no need to panic. Being able to read human expressions is quite the
Description তো
useful
ঠিকই আছে
skill.
আমি ঠিক করছি পরে যাইয়া ভিতরে বইয়া আবেয়া স্টিম অন রেখেই খুব বোরিং দিতেছে ভাই
It's no use. We have to
কি
catch
boring?
up to him.
হিস্ট্রি লাইন আপ উই ইনভেস্টিগেট অ্যাকশন পাইতাছি না অ্যাকশন এখন পামু মনে করছে
Let's go head him off at Risley's office.
ও রাইসলি অফিসে যাইতে হবে নাকি পুরি বাবা রে এন্টার দ্য অফিস ওই তাসবির চুপ ওরে ওরে দৌড়ে আসছে লেনি লেনে দিছে লেনে দিতেছে লেনের জন্য উইকনেস
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my sister?
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my siblings?
I have also heard that your performances are quite the spectacle. Miss Lynette would sometimes enter a box filled with water, only to emerge the next second from another place altogether.
Last anyway.
Hello.
কি করো?
Maybe she'll appear behind you
আমি
right
ট্যাগ
now
লাগাচ্ছি
if you were to turn your head.
ভাই রে ভাই আমার চারদিকে সাউন্ড এটা সুরাতুরা
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? No, you knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start. So you deliberately aroused the traveler's suspicions and baited us into continuing our investigation, just so that you'd be able to kidnap Lynette. As for Fremine, no, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The fortress of Miriam is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here. The only ones who act differently are those with personal agendas. It was quite easy to identify your colleagues.
পানির তলে ডাইভ করানোর লিগে হচ্ছে মানে দান্দায় আসিলাম ওই লেনে তার ফ্যামিলির মনে ধরে লাইছে রাইসলিতে
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape.
Correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not. What do you really want?
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Thank you so much for cooperating with me. Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, only Miss Lynette is currently having a cup of the fortress's finest tea. Although, as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now. But he has neither shown up within my gates.
Wait, you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so he should be fine, right?
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. My intel tells me that Mr. Linney is a great magician, so it's only natural for me to want to have some cards of my own when it comes to negotiating. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of Meripede, regardless of whether it was in a personal or a professional capacity. Well, you got your wish.
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
তো আরো অনেকখানি আছে না হিস্টরি
আছে তো আরেকটু
বেশিক্ষণ নাই না
Some of my folks just thought I was willing to play dumb, and Mr. Linney, you need do but one thing to guarantee your safety.
আচ্ছা ওয়েজলি
I would like you to contact your superior, and ideally invite her over for a cup of tea.
আমি বলিনি কিন্তু তার ঘোষাঘুষি খুব ভালো লাগে
But why should she bother giving you an audience?
ঘোষাঘুষি একটা ক্যারেক্টার হেইজনে লরে নিতে হবে আমার হেইজনে পায় আমরা
If she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, I've heard that the bonds between the members of the House of the Hearth are...
Why did you think Father sent us to handle the Fortress of Meripede? This place is basically a no-man's land. It wouldn't be fitting for anyone as important as a harbinger like Father to come here in person.
Oh, I see. So it's because she doesn't care for my place here. That's such a shame. After all, I've amassed quite the tea collection. I was looking forward to sharing it with her. Both Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina have already received many samples as gifts.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father? No matter how much pressure you may put on me, I won't allow you to use us to blackmail her.
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here. If you refuse...
ওরে ভাই ল্যানিরে কেমনে ভাই ওয়াইজলি একটা খুব চরম জিনিস ঠিক আছে ওই কেমনে ওরে ব্ল্যাকমেল করতেছে ভাই আন্ডারওয়ার্ল্ডের কিং বুঝা গেল ভাই।
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective? I gave you a warning by Mr. Fremine.
I shouldn't ask Father to do anything because of us.
6.
Wait,
2. Time's up. It really is a shame, Mr. Linney.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for my afternoon tea.
যাও মুড়ি খাও তোমরা, আমি চা খেতে যেতেছি।
Yeah, listen to the traveler. If you can't talk to Linny, can you at least talk to us?
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your way. But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of laws. Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found, I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly, and I'll agree to your request. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
জানি কয় ই কোশ্চেন গুলা রাইট অ্যানসার গুলা কও দি আমারে। জলদি কও। হ্যালো হ্যালো, আমি দেখি
হ্যালো আসি
কিছু করতেছো?
ওই যে একটু দিলাম এখন, তো আমারও নিজেরই তো মন নাই, এটা আপনার ক্রোম দেখা উচিত।
হ্যাঁ
ক্রোম দেখতে হবে।
তোমার মন নাই?
আমি দেখে বলি, দেখে বলি।
কও জানতাম এর লিগে এতগুলা ইনভেস্টিগেশন চলতেছিল, এরকম একটা আইও পাইছো? ইউটিউবও পাইবা, ইউটিউবে ভালো পাইবা আরো,
ওখানে লেখা থাকে ভালো।
আমি আর তাড়াতাড়ি করতে বুঝছো, আমি ইউটিউব দেখা ধাপ করে কোনটা ক্লিক করছে না পড়ে লাগাই দিতাম।
এটা কোন কোয়েস্ট এটা আসলে?
হিডেন রুল, দাঁড়াও আমি লিখি।
আচ্ছা আমি দেখছি।
রাইসলির কোয়েশ্চনের আনসার না? মাঝখানেরটা ওকে।
Often see Miss Sijuin observing the
We often see Miss Sijuin observing the prisoners at work near the production zone.
I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before lunch.
প্রথমটা তারপর ওকে।
I've been told that the infirmary is all
The Fonta promoter has been struggling. The research note said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently.
Okay.
The research note said that the Melusine race.
Okay, hypothesis.
সামনে কি পাইপ
Peggy.
পাইপে ঢুকছিলেন?
Going on. Paimon
Okay.
understands it now. Who would have guessed? The hidden rule of
তাহলে
the
তো এই কোয়েস্টটা
production
শেষ।
zone.
এটা আরেকটা কোয়েস্ট শুরু হয়েছে
People
মনে
are not
হচ্ছে।
supposed. At first, we thought this strange meat.
সামনে মনে
She
হচ্ছে
often visits
4
the
নাম্বার পার্টে
production
আছে।
zone to observe the
ক্যাটালিজম
work.
স্কুইড
Her sense of
4 number
duty as
party
the head
আমি।
nurse, as well as her Sijuin, has unfortunately the recipients of her. Are we on the
জেলখানা
right
থেকে
track?
খালাস করে দিছে না?
না জেলখানা খারাপ হয় না আরো।
Not bad. You've uncovered Sijuin's secret and even guessed her intent. All right, now for my next question. There are also some...
আচ্ছা।
Okay.
Wait.
What's going on? Her sense of duty and.
According to Collins, the
Louis
Pancration
Cleveland.
tournament only took place because the
Last it, okay.
According to Collins, the
has been struggling. The research note said that the Melusine Fonta's internal reports suggest that they're starting a new trial of
3 number, okay.
Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling.
The Fonta promoter has been struggling.
Okay, done. Hypothesis correct.
Paimon gets this rule too now. So there really was that hidden
I wanna
rule
how চশমাটা
of the
পড়ছে।
Pancration ring. It's
চশমা
about
মুছতে
how
পারছে।
people get scared when they see, but really, a blood. The company, they came to the Duke.
এই
knowing
লাইনটা
how
ইয়ে করলে
valuable
কি হইতো?
coupons are in the
আছাড়
fortress,
করলে কি হইতো?
knew that only total idiots who did, and so only the.
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bringing the truth of this, although based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider my collaboration. All right, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
দেখি তো।
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question. The thought of sparing you.
ওরে বাবারে মায়ের খাইছে নিশ্চিত লেনি স্ক্রিনশট হয়ে যাক আর মায়ের খাওয়াচ্ছি
Lenny, are you all right?
Oh, close.
It was nothing, Your Grace. Sijuin, though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Sijuin.
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulet asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well-being of everyone here. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? Isn't he a resident here just like the rest of us? But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulet told me. His Grace knows it too, right? Your Grace? Mind proving my innocence to them?
My dear Sijuin, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly frustrating sometimes, Your Grace. I figured I should try to talk some. What are you talking about?
Take me if you want. But let them go.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that, Your Grace.
All right, everyone, calm down. Two
অবশেষে
more visitors will be arriving any time now.
অবশেষে কাহিনী ছাড়বো
I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sijuin, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You.
I believe I hear footsteps.
কার আইতাছে নেই বলে তাই বুনি আন্ডার ওয়াটার
Some space, please.
ক্লোরিন্ট
Ah, Miss Clarand. My door.
ওরে ফ্যামিলির নিস
Fremine. Fremine.
What's going on? What is Corinne doing here?
Work.
ওয়ার্ক কথা শেষ
Sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney. The tranquilizing effect will begin to wear off soon. Please take it easy in the meantime, though.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like...
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
What did you say?
Please, make some space. I'll need to give Mr. Fremine a more thorough checkup. Your Grace, I'll leave the rest to you.
প্রিমোডিয়াল সি ওয়াটার কি সব জায়গায় চলতেছে বুঝলাম না কি ফন্টটা পাইছে প্রিমোডিয়াল সি ওয়াটার রে হ্যাঁ খাইয়া লাইছে শালায় হ্যাঁ ফ্যামিলি কি ফন্টটা পাইছে ফন্টটা মতন গিল্লা খেয়া লাইছে শালা
I'll talk to Clarand while you get Fremine to where he needs to be. Everything else can wait.
আমার তো মাথা নষ্ট হয়ে গেল কি কাহিনী তাছে উল্টা পুল্টা ঘুরে দিতেছে 360 ডিগ্রি ঘুরে দিতেছে কাহিনী নাকি কাহিনী ঠিক লাইনে আছে আমি ঠিক লাইনে নাই ওকে লিনির জিগাই কি অবস্থা
শিগে ওয়াইন দেখতে কেমন
কি কেডা
শিগে ওয়াইন
কার কথা কও বুঝতাছি না
শিগে ওয়াইন
ও এটা তো চিচি এই কি নাকি 2.0
How is he?
এই ক্যারেক্টার কি আসো নাকি নিউ
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical.
আচ্ছা ওই কি ইয়ে থেকে না ফন্টেন থেকে হইলে তো তখনে নাই হইতো গা আপসা হইতো ওই প্রাইমোডিয়াল সি ওয়াটার খাইছে যখন কে জানে কি রহস্য
Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more.
Okay.
Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
পোলাটা মরার সুযোগ আছে মরারই চান্স আছে যেই মাত্রায় খাইছে ওই পানি
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
ভাই এবার আমার এই ফন্টেনের লর উপর থেকে মনিটর দিতে থাকা মানে ওরা চুরি করেও নাই ঠিক আছে হেয়া অগর চুরির নাম ধরে মনে করো অগ পিছনে পাঠাই দিল ঠিক আছে আবার চাইল্ডরে মনে করো হুনে আদালতে জাজ কইছে যে ওর ওই কোনো ভুল করে নাই হি ইজ নট গিলটি ঠিক আছে মেশিন কইতাছে যে হি ইজ গিলটি তো শালা চেতবই র্যাম নুই চেতই না মানুষ
পরে ওই মেশিন ভেঙেছে ওগা সারা আদালতে বিচার প্রতিষ্ঠা করতে
হইছে মিয়া সব শেষ করে লাস্ট
Look on your face.
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. Had you arrived just a few minutes later, Sijuin may have been forced to shoot Mr. Linney again.
ভাই রে ভাই আমি একটু অ্যাকশন দেখতে চাইছিলাম ওয়েজলির ঠিক আছে একটু ঘুষাঘুষি দেখতে চাইছিলাম
How's the situation out there?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly.
হ্যাঁ কোন আন দিয়ে প্রাইমোডিয়াল সি ওয়াটার ইনক্রিজ হইলো বুঝলাম না
I was only out there a short time.
আন্ডারগ্রাউন্ড এ সিক্রেট জায়গা আছে নিয়ে যাবে আপনাকে
ওইটা তো আমরা বাইরে করছি এই সিক্রেট জায়গা
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work though.
Oh. ওই হলো গিয়ে মনে হয় প্রাইমারিয়াল সি ওয়াটার মানে কি কয় এটা যে ওই লেভেল না পারে হেরাল দিকে মনে হয় ওই কাহিনী দেখতেছিল এর লিগে এত গ্যাঞ্জাম
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
আচ্ছা ওয়েসলির এনে তো কড়া কুল কয়েকটা দাগ খামসাইছে কেডা ওরে
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some
কি
tea.
ওয়েসলির কি হইছে
Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already
এই যে
made
ওর
it?
গলার নিচে তারপর গাড়ের সাইডে মনে করো খামসির দাগ মানে কিছু ই থাকে না অ্যানিমে ক্যারেক্টার থাকে না যাকে এরকম খামসির দাগ থাকে কুল লাগে একটু ঠিক আছে
Might as well then, I
এটাই
suppose.
ভাবলাম যে বউ খামসাইছি নিও
Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
আরে আমি শান্তিতে হাসতে পারতাছি না
আরে ভাই কত প্যারায় থাকি তুমি
Are you okay?
আমি নেটের প্যারায় ফ্যামিলির প্যারায়
Look all right.
আমার
আমি তো ফ্যামিলি না আমার এই দাঁতের মধ্যে লোহা ঢুকায় রাখছে
I'm back, everyone.
নারে তো হাসতে পারতাম
Lenny! Remine?
এতই বেকা তোমার দাঁত
He'll be
ও
fine.
অনেক বেকা
But for now,
এই রে ভাই আমার মা হইলে কইতো তোর দাঁত বেকাই থাকুক এত টাকা খরচ করতাম না
আপনি ইনস্টাগ্রাম চালান
অনেক আগে আমি ট্রাই
His
করছিলাম
breathing's beginning to slow down.
give me a hand and help me get him to the infirmary.
তিনজন দেখতাছিল কিছুক্ষণ
Yeah, I'll take him from this
এইজন
side.
গেল আবার
Lynette, together?
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him.
ঠিক করছো কি কি ঠিক করলো
Duke
দেখি
and Clarander gone.
আম্মা এগুলা কি উড়া তো থাম্বনেলও চেঞ্জ করছো নি
না
They
করি নাই
probably went to get some tea.
থাম্বনেল ঠিক আছে
অসুবিধা হবে না
এটা আমার এডিট করা ফিক অবশ্য আমার আরেকটা ফ্রেন্ড আছে বুঝছো এমএলএ ফ্রেন্ড ওই আহে দেখতো অনেক সময় বুঝছো আহে কথা তো না করে থাপ করে জায়গা বুঝছো আজকে বেশি সঙ্গে কথা কইতাছিলাম আল্লাহ তুমি যে সঙ্গে কল দিছিলে যে কই যাবো উপরে না আল্লাহ লাইতেছেন বারবার এই যে টং টং টং
যে চাপদান দেখি নামটা দেখি আমি
কি চাপ দিম
যে
সে কার নাম দেখবা ও
যে
দ্য ট্রুথ shrouded in shadow
আচ্ছা
ক্যাথা ভাই এটা উচ্চারণ করো জলদি ক্যাটাক্লাসিয়াম কুইকেনিং
ওকে বুঝছি ক্যাটাক্লিজম কুইকনিং
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
আমার ইংলিশ সুপার প্রিমিয়ার প্রো
Useless.
কি মিউজিক কি লাগাইছে আমি
এই কোয়েস্টের আর ছয়টা কনভারসেশন বাকি আছে
6টা কনভারসেশন না শেষ হয়ে যাবে ধরে
তাহলে আমাদের 2 নাম্বার পার্ট শেষ যেমন করে 3 4 5 আর 3টা পার্ট বাকি আছে
তো এখানে আরো 2টা পার্ট শেষ করব দুইটা নাকি 3টা পার্ট বাকি আছে না আরো 2টা করলে তো 3টা করতে হবে
He's awake. Lenny.
পড়া বাকি আছে আমার
Lynette.
যে বাচ্চা গেছে শালায়।
We're all here.
The infirmary. How do you feel?
Traveler. Paimon. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've...
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it. Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
দেখাইবা সিন দেখাইবা হন কি হইছে দেখি কি হলো তুমি করে উঠলাকে
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
পানির তলায় শালায় আরেকটু হলে তো মরতো বিনা ফ্রিজিং ক্যারেক্টার নিছো না ওরে
Where could Master Child be?
আমি যদি মনস্টারের টাইম থেকে পাইমোজেম সম্বন্ধে ধারণা থাকতো আমার ক্যারেক্টারের অভাব হইতো না তাহলে ঠিক না ও একটু ফ্রি চালাই দিতেছে ফ্যামিলি রে ওরে বাবা রে ওটার নাম কি ও এটা দিলুকের মতন ফ্যামিলি 2-3 বার ইউজ করা যায় আর ইডা এলিমেন্টাল স্কিলটা
আমার ফ্রেমে ওয়ান হয়ে গেছে
আর আলটিমেট কি শিল নাকি
শিল তো আমি পাই নাই
আলটিমেট কি ড্যামেজ
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
আরে এটা আরো প্যারাদায়ক
Frost is coming.
Frost is coming. আগে উড়াবো আগে উড়াইতে যাক এটা আমি নিজেই করতে পারতেছি দেখতে হয় না গুগল
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
আটকে গেছে এখানে এটাকে নিচে নামায় ঘুরায় তারপর উপরে তুলতে হবে
তাই তার লেগে আইলাম নিচে এখান দিয়ে না হ্যাঁ ফাক আমি তো মনে আকাম করে লাগছি আমার লাভ দরজা ছিল ওই হান
হইলো না
এবার তো মনে হইব নাকি
উপরে থেকে এটাকে ঘুরায় তারপরে উপরে তুলতে হতো
ঘুরাইলাম
ওর উপরে তোলে
কাম করছি বুঝছি এর লিগে আমি ইউটিউব দেখে খেলাই ঠাস করে দিয়ে আরো ঘুরান যাবো আই থিঙ্ক সো
আবার ঘুরে কি হইব আপনাকে তো ওখানে যেতে হবে
ওদিকে কোন দিক যেতে হবে
ঘুরান লাগবে না ঘুরান লাগবে না আবার ঘুরা
জায়গায় আনাইলাম নাকি
কি হচ্ছে আমরা জায়গা তো ওইটা
কিরে
আগেরটা তো ঠিক ছিল
এই তো ওইদিকে না
এবার উপরে চলে
যায় আমি যাইতে পারবো আমি
হইলো না
ও বুঝছি এবার ঠিক আছে হয়ে গেছে ইউটিউব দেওয়া লাগে নাই এই দেহি তো আর কি পড়াইছে আর্টিফ্যাক্ট এডিট তো পড়াইব নোবলেস অবলেস তো ড্যামেজ কত ওয়াও গেনশিন অগো নিজের গো ক্যারেক্টার ইউজ বিল্ড করতে জানে না
সে আবার পারলো কবে
ও হিন্দি আবার নিচে
When will all
This is where
secrets
the water starts.
I wanna বলে
Master Child probably dived into the water.
I wanna বলতেছে when will all
I'll go
secrets
take a look
in
as well.
আরে ভাই আবার ওই ইনভেস্টিগেশনের
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. I should be going in. There are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here.
Wait. Hey, Tasbir.
What the? My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe.
Shash.
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
শ্বাস আটকে গেছে
এর লিগে শ্বাস আটকেছে প্রিমোডিয়াল সিও আটার লাগাই দিছে হেনে কে জানি কে হালাইছে কার এত ওরা লইয়া ল এরকম চিল্লা কর কি দরকার?
এবার ক্লোরিন ধরে বাঁচাইবো।
বুঝছি। এই আমি মরে দিতেছি। ফাক। শেষ। আরে হেডফোন দিতে দেই আমি শেষ।
I can't die here. I have to
ড্যাঙায় যান।
শেষ। ওই যে করল দেন। ভাইয়া বাঁচাই লাগছে। আমি তো উইটে দিতে পারতাম গা তাইলে। ক্লোরিন তো লাগতো না আরেকটু দিলে।
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going.
Miss Clarande!
Miss Clarande,
You're still too weak from it.
Miss Lynette is right.
A guest? Then I could...
You should ask His Grace about that. Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Liddy?
ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ডে কোনো সাউন্ড না যায়?
No, please go on without...
The
logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave.
Understood.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The travel...
Thank you.
তেমন কঠিন নয়, স্পাই নয়।
রাখি, বাদ বাকি অফলাইন খেলো।
ওকে।
Go to the Duke's office. Go to the Duke's office. আবারও যেতে হবে। আজকে লিগাই নেই থাকুক তাহলে।
আচ্ছা।
আরেকটা ইন্টারটুইন কোড পেলাম। একটা পাইলে একটাই বহুত, ঠিক না? পড়ালেখা করি কাজে।
গুড নাইট।
গুড নাইট। বাই বাই।
ওকে বাই।
আচ্ছা, এখন একজন দেখতে আইছে। শিট। আসো না, গেছো গা ভাই? গেছে গা ভাই। একটা তুলে কমপ্লিট কইরাই লই। ডিসকর্ড অফ। এবার শান্তিতে খেলতে পারো। আরো নিচে না? এই যে ডিউকের অফিস। যেই দেখতেছো মেসেজ বক্সটা আজকে পুরো ফাঁকা, কেউ কিছু চ্যাট করো ভাই। আইসি ডিউকের অফিসে। ভাই তো চা খাইতেছে শালায়।
Excuse me.
চিচি 2.0 সাথে।
I take it Mr. Fremenes can...
Of course.
I've been expecting those.
I wanted to check.
Mostly fine.
If you don't mind.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me.
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten? Where should I begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most. No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals. Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did. Of course, it's inevitable that the knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I can.
So you were hoping Liddy's group would just do your work for you?
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately,
Well,
things didn't go as
to
planned.
Louis.
I assume that Fremine has told you the Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him.
Are the rumors true? That you're also a former criminal?
Why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Clarence?
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
Cloran maybe 5-star. I thought so maybe.
And saving Fremine was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is, that's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you...
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at...
You make a compelling case.
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant.
Yes.
Follow me.
I need to know. Tell me, Daddy.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripi...
Okay. পিছে এই বাদ বাকি পার্ট কালকে করা হবে ঠিক আছে আজকের জন্য এতটুকুই বাই বাই এভরিওয়ান থ্যাঙ্কস ফর ওয়াচিং